Let's talk about triple black Adidas sneakers. I have two pairs of triple black sneakers sitting right down here that I'm going to be showing you guys today as we talk about this right here, the upcoming re-release of the Adidas UltraBOOST 1.0 OG triple black sneaker or core black sneaker, depending on which way you name your sneakers. And I've always been a big fan of the triple black sneakers, very, very much. It's one of my favorite things to talk about the channel. I think I talked about the 2019 triple blacks. I don't think they were 2020s. They're just a great look for the sneaker. The whole boost being blacked out, it was a big step forward in design and stuff for the Adidas line. The boost technology that came out in 2015 and just sort of took the whole sneaker industry by storm. The prime knit technology on the top as well. Kanye West wearing UltraBOOST sneakers, that kind of stuff. All 2015, 2016 era. So we're throwing it back 5 years and taking a look at one of the iconic shoes from that time, which is the upcoming release of the Adidas UltraBOOST 1.0 OG Triple Black. This is the Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel. Tokyo Butter 23 Sneaker Channel des. Mainichi Absurino de. Mainichi Miti Kudasai. Every single day from Tokyo, Japan, I bring you content about upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker news, and sneaker reviews. And today, what we've got on the radar is an Adidas UltraBOOST 1.0 OG triple black sneaker. And like I said, I just love my triple black sneakers. And we're going to be talking about these guys right here. Now, I want to talk first. I want to show you the two shoes I've got in my collection that are triple blacks. I like them both. But there's things about them I'm not a huge fan of. So what this right here is an NMD-R1 triple black, and it's a bit special because more than just being that triple black, it's actually a Japan special, Japan exclusive, and you can see right here it's got the Japanese writing along the little brick on the side there. And as you can see, it's all triple black. Now, I was really disappointed when I got this shoe. I was expecting a whole lot more from it, especially in terms of the upper. I don't know how easy it is for you to see the upper on there, but it is not a prime knit upper. And I was expecting a prime knit on these shoes, especially the price point. The price point was the sort of prime knit price point, but they didn't have that. So that kind of disappointed me. And the other thing about UltraBOOST, these aren't UltraBOOST, the other thing about NMDR1s is I think this is an absolutely iconic silhouette. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's very, very cool. It does not look good on big feet. Now, I wear a 30.5. I don't know if you can see how big this shoe is, and you can see how little I've worn it. I've had these for 2.5 years. Maybe 2.5 years, and you can see how little I've worn them because they just don't look good on foot. My feet are just too big. It's not a silhouette that looks good on large feet. So 30.5 centimeters is, I think it's a US 12.5 and a UK 11.5. So NMDR1, I love you very much. I love the triple black with the blacked out boost on the side. I especially love the Japanese writing on here. I was disappointed not to have Japanese writing on the pull tab on the back there. I thought they could have done that quite easily, but instead they didn't. So it's a shoe that, you know, I think is a great shoe, but it's just like I had super high expectations and they came in below that. But then the other triple black that I've got is this right here. I wonder if you guys can work out from a quick look which of the UltraBOOST triple blacks this guy is. And it's actually the UltraBOOST 3.0. And this guy has had a lot more wear. If you look at the outsole on there, hopefully you're able to see that the tread is worn quite significantly away, and they're probably about as old as the NMDR1s, but these guys have had a bit more wear. I like them a lot. I think this is a very cool look for a shoe, but the thing about these in particular that really sort of let me down a little bit, and hopefully you can see it there, even though it's triple black, you can see that the prime knit on these guys is actually more a grey. There's a bit of a second colour in there that takes away from that triple black and takes us a bit towards grey. I don't know if it's showing up well on the camera, but that was sort of one of the things that I was like a bit on these guys. And then the other thing that I want to get close up to before we go on to today's shoe is looking at the way the prime knit comes into the ankle there. So you've got the prime knit on the front of the shoe on the toe box, and it rolls back through. And today's shoe, what we'll focus in on is this area here, because you can kind of see that the prime knit continues around the top line and that ankle support there, and it is not so on the UltraBoost 1.0, so we might as well start there as we take apart the shoe today. So here's that UltraBoost 1.0 OG triple black, and zooming in on that ankle area there, you can see there's a really big definition between the front 2/3 of the shoe and prime knit, and then that sort of extra bit of support around the ankle there in a different material. Not sure what it is, I'd guess nylon, but I don't want to say for sure, but it's definitely not prime knit. So that's a big sort of development that came through the 2.0, 3.0, 4.0 UltraBoost line. And you can see on those 1.0s back here that they didn't have that. So if we pan back out and have a look at the whole shoe in general, like I said, it's a 1.0, and I think actually a lot of people are going to be interested in this. I think 1.0s, their prime knit sort of design has come back around again, even though it's only really been 5 years since they dropped for the first time. But already there's enough distance between the original sneakers and what we've got now. The upcoming 2021s aren't too far away, which is going to be the 7th iteration, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, 2019, 2020, 2021. It'll be the 7th iteration of the shoe, and 2019, 2020 and 2021 are so far removed from the first 4 silhouettes that when you bring back a retro from like 5-6 years ago, it's not so long ago, but in terms of design it's very, very far ago. And that prime knit design that was on the 1.0s is kind of unique. It's a bit lost on this triple black here because you can't see that definition that you'd usually get from the 2 different colors, say purple and white playing off of each other, but still that original prime knit from the 1.0 line is a very big draw for people right now, and I think these guys are going to do pretty well in those terms. A couple of things to know about in UltraBoost and in triple black sort of I don't know, technology. Let's go up to the tongue and have a quick look at the tongue tab on there. It looks suede to me. I can't guarantee whether it is or isn't. This is what the tongue tag looks on mine. It's 3.0s and it's a very plastic tongue tab. It is not at all suede, but I'm guessing on the 1.0s that's suede up there. The other place to go is down onto the heel cup, and you can see the heel cup is in that triple black. They could have played around with that a little bit there and put, say, silver on the UltraBoost, or white or some other color to give a bit of definition or a bit of contrast between the UltraBoost insignia and the actual heel cup itself. They chose triple black to honour the colour, and I'm glad that they did that in honour of the colourway. And then if we look on the inside, this is one of the ways to tell 3.0s and 4.0s apart. I know this is a 1.0 sneaker, and I'd love to show it to you on the inside of these guys, and I'm sure there's absolutely no way you can see, maybe I'm wrong, into the inside of that shoe there. I don't know how the light's playing off of the inside of that shoe there, but almost impossible to see any branding on that insole because it's been so heavily worn away. But it's exactly the same. That's my 3.0. This is the 1.0 insole here, and it's exactly the same in that very sort of thin font that's very straight and kind of angular. But on 4.0s, they transitioned that font out into a sort of more bubbly, sort of rounded font. So it's a thing to look for in your UltraBoost, especially if you're trying to work out if it's a 3.0 or a 4.0, because sometimes they look very, very similar, and the insole is a place to do that. On these 1.0s, it's that standard kind of traditional, if you like, insole on them. Now, big feature about UltraBoost, not UltraBoost, about blacked out boost. So I'll bring my guys back up again here because we'll be looking at the shoe there, and you can see the blacked out boost on the side here. And it's one of the things to just bear in mind if you're new to Adidas and you don't know much about Adidas shoes, and Boost in particular, is that Boost is white. And you can see it's white by looking through the outsole. And the outsole is Continental rubber, and it looks through onto that white Boost. Black Continental rubber looking through onto that white Boost here. And of course, I'll be showing you the outsole and looking through to the Boost midsole on these 1.0 triple blacks. And some people don't know that. Some people expect the Boost itself to have been coloured, but all it is a white material, very soft, cushiony material, and they've sprayed the outside sort of edge on it. So within the black on the inside, it's still that white Boost, and it's just the outside edge. And I'll reiterate that by looking at the outsole on the NMDR ones, and you can see again it looks through to the white Boost, even though the Boost itself has been blacked out on the side of the shoe. So if you do see coloured Boost in any sort of form, not just triple black, in any sort of form, then it's it's definitely just been like spray painted on the side, if you like, rather than actually embedded deep within the Boost. And then the last thing to talk about in terms of these shoes, I think, is the drop date, which is September the 2nd. Now this is today is August the 28th. This video I think is going up on the 29th, so that only gives 2 or 3 days before the shoe itself drops on on September the 2nd. But it's just you know, Adidas always do this, so they're very late to get their information out in the market relative to Nike. Nike will give you 3 or 4 weeks time to prep a video or to sort of prep for a drop, whereas Adidas is always much shorter than that. But still, it's a great shoe. I'm always happy to do it. Like I say, I've got 2 triple blacks in my collection, and I do think it's a great look, one of the sort of iconic looks to have come out of the Adidas line over the last 5 or 6 years. So when I see them come back to the OG, I'm very much interested and looking forward to the shoe. I'd expect the price point to be somewhere around about $220, which in these days is probably about 25,000 yen. So it's an expensive shoe, but it's a very cool shoe. Okay, I think that's enough from me today. I'm going to sign off. Thank you guys for checking out the content. I'm going to do a video tomorrow, which I hope will go up on Monday. I think it's going to go up, of me doing a really rare unboxing. A care package came from a viewer, and I'll be unboxing that and showing that to you guys early next week. So that's something to check out. Unboxing video coming real soon. But for now, time to sign off. Thank you guys for checking out the content. But as I do this every single day, that means that you are guaranteed to see me tomorrow.